Well, good afternoon everyone. Just moving the cows. They're going from where we are here, they're going up to part of the holy block, which is up there. I've changed how I graze that top paddock. I used to just graze it as one big one, but I've actually split it in half. Now it just means that I've got to take the cows up through there 3 times. Which it's not a big deal. The cows know, and they don't like going up there, but I just set it up so that they have to go up. There's plenty of grass up there. It's not like there's a shortage of grass. But yeah, so I'm moving the cows. We're getting a few spits of rain, just the odd bit. There's a little bit on the camera, on the phone. Yeah, so it's still a little bit green. It was a silage paddock. It doesn't have a lot of seedy grass in it because it was all chopped and put into bales. So yeah, there's a good view up the valley, Waitakere Valley. They're just deciding who's going to go last. The one on the left, the blacker one, she's one of the last cows to be milked normally. And normally one of the cows that are in the back of the pack. Got a few Kelly thistles. I probably should spray them, and I'm going to top them. I'll probably top it, do some topping soon, just to get rid of them. Just because if we get a bit of rain now, the grass is going to grow, and hopefully the Kelly thistles don't grow, the grass beats it, so we'll see. So in the next middle of February, I've got I think it's Waikato pumping services or effluent pumping services booked in to come and pump the effluent ponds, and they're getting filled in because we've got to decommission them. Our boss hasn't used them for 15 years or something like that, but got to fill them in now. And we're also getting some race work done. This piece isn't so bad, but yeah, there's holes on other bits of race that need to be filled in. The thing I'm not a fan of is this so-called rock that's being used on the races. It has a lot of bluestone, so it doesn't really. The problem is that when the cows stand on it, it's very hard on their feet, and there's no give underneath. Like it's all right if you've got. Well, it's not all right at all, but it'd be better if there's something soft underneath. So what we're getting done is we're getting soft rock carted in, and we're going to do quite a bit of race work. There's quite a few areas that are going to get some. So that's coming up. So there'll be a bit of digger work and tractor work happening around that time. So today they're going up through that paddock alright. So they've grazed that first paddock that they go through, and then I've split the top into 2, so they're having the first piece of the top piece. Tomorrow when I put them up the top, they won't like to walk through this paddock. They'll just wait down on the race here. They'll just queue up here. So they do go up there. It's just you've got to encourage them a little bit. Here's just a small hole, but these are sort of the things we're going to be fixing on the race. Obviously we're going to be putting more rock over the whole race, but we have holes on the race that are like that, just where it's getting thin. I think that it's definitely part of the reason on why we're getting so many lame cows, is the type of rock that's on the race, as well as, yeah, the type of rock that's on the race is the main cause of it. So we've got this pond, and then there's 2 other ponds below it. This is the top pond. So these 3 ponds are going to get sucked out or pumped onto the paddocks, and then we're going to be getting a digger in, and they're going to scrape all the crap out of them. We've got to take a layer of crap out of it, and we're going to put that on the turnip paddocks and work it into the ground. And then we're going to take off, there's a bit of a hill here, we're going to take off quite a bit of it, and we're going to use it to help fill in the pond. But we're still going to have, this will be the highest point and it'll drain. It'll just be a hollow that'll go down into what is there's actually a stream or swampy stream that comes down through that valley, carries on that way. So, and then we'll probably plant it out, you know, plant trees over it and flaxes and whatever you want to plant on it. But yeah, it'll just turn into, because we've still got that white pipe just there, that's a rain diverter, so that's water that runs into the pond. But this pond here hasn't been used for 15 or 20 years or something. And now that we've put the effluent tank in just there, they're wanting us to decommission these, because otherwise they think we're still using them. But we're not. So yeah, so we're going to take away a bit of this, so this hill here will change a little bit. It's part of the reason I'm taking that there away is to also let a bit of sunlight shine on this in the winter to help keep it dry, because this patch stays quite muddy. This will be getting some attention with some soft rock. So this main hill out of the cowshed is going to be getting quite a bit of, well, it's going to have soft rock put on the whole way up. You can see that there's actually clay, and you can see the layer of rock on top. So we'll be filling it in and getting a good crown. So we want to have a good crown so that we can get the water to run down the edges. So the water can run down and go into the planted off swamps there, filter its way down to the main river. You can see that it's quite hard on the cow's feet. There's a lot of hard bluestone rock scattered through here. It doesn't help. So that's the bit of the hill that's going to be going and getting pushed into the pond. Yeah, so we're not going to take all the hill away, because directly behind that's the cowshed.